I grew up on a little quarter-acre lot that had been a farm on the outskirts of a little town called Harrisville, and it bordered a farm. So that started my love for farming. And my father was a West Virginia Division of Forestry state forester. And so when he would work at Clements State Nursery, he would bring home trees, and I just loved planting the trees in the yard. His vision and his plan was to have a Christmas tree farm, which never materialized, but that started my interest. But we planted a huge variety of trees, everything from white pines, Scotch pines, and Norway, which were the mainstays in the 70s and into the 80s. We got into Doug fir a little bit, and today everything's really transitioned into firs. The Cadillac of firs would be the Fraser fir. So here we have Fraser firs, we have balsam firs, we have the Canaan firs, which is a variety of balsam fir that is unique to Canaan Valley here in Tucker County. And I have a little bit of some noble firs, different varieties, some Turkish firs that I'm trying that are a little more resistant to the changing climate that we have. We are at our secondary farm, which is a Christmas tree farm that my father-in-law, Georgette Plaugher, started in 1980. So it's been 44 years he's had Christmas trees. And in 2016, when I decided to take over the family farm, which is at Seven Islands, north of here on the Cheat River, we decided to transition this Christmas tree patch into our own operation. And last year was the very first year that we started. And so a lot of the trees that you're seeing now are trees that my husband and I and my father-in-law have planted over the past 7 or 8 years. It's a long process, an average of 7 years, depending on what size stock you buy. So if you buy a plug that's really small, it could take you 10 plus years. If you buy a tree that was a plug that is in a bed for 2 or 3 years, it may take you 5 years. But it also depends on the species. Some species like spruce are much slower growing. Some species like fir are a little faster growing. White pine, you could probably have a white pine quicker than you could have a fir. But once you get that and you plant that, the challenge doesn't end. You fight everything from disease, insects, deer, and weather, just trying to keep that tree alive and looking good until it's ready to harvest. Got a small herd of beef cattle that we're planning to expand. We do hay, so we have a lot of, we have one hay customer, but now we're going to be feeding that to our cattle, of course. And I do cut flowers, which a lot of what I grow with my cut flowers, like the eucalyptus, I can use in my arrangements of my wreaths, which is another segment of the Christmas tree farming. We do wreaths, we do garland, we do other greenery. It's not easy, you have to baby your trees. And I think that people realize that there's a lot that goes into it because they so very much value that tree when they come and get it from you. We have wonderful customers, and their repeat customers have been coming for years and years and years, and we're very thankful for them. I believe in West Virginia farmers and buying locally grown products. And the Department of Ag does a fantastic job with the West Virginia Grown program. That little label that you put on everything you have, the first thing people say is, well, this was grown right here in West Virginia. It has to be good. And so that's why I wanted to become a member of the West Virginia Grown program and thank the Department of Ag for all of their support and their promotion of not just my farm, but everybody else's in West Virginia. I have gotten a lot of business just as a result of that, whether it's in the market bulletin or just that little sticker that I put on everything. And it just really helps you out a lot because they do publish a fantastic booklet that lists all of the West Virginia Grown members in the state.